All right, what is going on out there, YouTube? This is Sarge Games, and I'm here today with my son Dakota.
Hello.
He's going to be helping create some of the content for this channel and stuff like that. I'm usually only available on the weekends, and he's available pretty much most of the time, at least until he goes away to college,
Yeah.
things like that. But that's a couple years down the road, so he's shown an interest in wanting to live stream and create video on demand sort of thing and stuff like that. So he's going to be doing some of that. If you guys check the channel, there's a Minecraft video up that he created today. It's a short little 10-minute clip of him doing whatever it is that he's doing in Minecraft. So uh, yeah, we're going to get the game loaded up here, and we will be playing World of Warcraft. I'm going to take my druid that you guys are familiar with by now, and we're going to run him through some dungeons with the help of Dakota, who's a lot more experienced with the dungeons than I am.
Yes, I am.
So he's going to be kind of coaching me through all that and helping me out with some of the nuances with the dungeons and things like that. So let me turn my volume down here. I don't need to be that loud. Goodness gracious. I forgot I turned it back up because I was testing the video. And we've already dropped 2,040 frames. What is going on with the internet? There's only 3,000 bits. It shouldn't be dropping nothing.
Huh.
But it is what it is.
All right.
I can't change it now. So make sure that you speak up. The mic is all the way over here. So we only have the one microphone. But since we use XSplit, I don't have the option with the free version to input another audio device, which I do have another headset that he could use with a mic, but unfortunately, XSplit doesn't allow for multiple audio inputs from separate devices. So I have this audio input here, and while I don't pay for XSplit, this is the only mic that I can use. So he may sound kind of low volume at times. I've got my mic mic'd up to 300%. So, but we're going to go ahead and pipe in the game volume here. So we're going to switch over to the appropriate scene, and we're going to get started. So this is Dakota's character. This is his level 120. I showed a little bit of him when I was showing off some of the tunes that we have that we share. So this is his warrior. We switched him from DPS to a tank.
He's doing a lot better. I just kind of have to get his weapons and stuff and his shield a little bit higher item level. But other than that, his other gear is good. But it just needs.
So you're about 420, right? Gear
I'm
level
about 422.
422. So we only have one character that has a higher gear level, but we kind of cheated because that's this guy. We bought the Shadowlands, which came with a 120 boost, and it automatically put him up to like 400 gear level, which was like insane.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my goodness. So we ran him through a couple of dungeons and stuff like that, and now he's got like a 423 424 gear level, which is just above the hard fought gear level of this
Very
character here. And this is all the transmog set of the Traveler that we got with the expansion as well.
But you have to complete the quest.
You have to complete the quest for it, yeah. So, and then this is our Demon Hunter. He hasn't been played in a while. I think his gear level's in the mid 300s.
Yeah.
Somewhere around in there. But I love this guy's name. Why don't you say his name there, Dakota?
His name is Fuck.
That's so awesome. But we are going to be taking out the druid and running it. Look at that mask. Look at that.
Oh, that's really cool.
Isn't it? It looks so good on a torrent. I had him all transmogged in the same gear set with the Traveler set. And he looks like a freaking horse with that hood on that he uses with the transmog set. Because it's got a flat face.
Yeah.
And it's just like stops right there. And he's like, you know, you can almost hear him go, you know. So, but we're going to take him out and we're going to run him through some dungeons. So we're just going to queue for a random at first. And then since we can only do the dungeons for BFA once per week, or is that just on heroic?
I think that's on heroic.
So we're just going to keep for a random first so we get the extra bonus. And hopefully Dakota has experience with the dungeon that we go in. Because we are a melee DPS, we're right in the shit. So we definitely have to be out of the way when shit goes down.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So one word of warning, one thing that I am going to warn you about.
The time has come to set her plan into motion. Our warships are ready to embark. The key to victory over the Alliance is within our grasp.
Nathanos is telling me this right here.
Meet me in Zoldazar, aboard the Banshee's whale. What we do next?
Okay, so this is the continuation. I thought I was done with what the war quests are, but apparently there's a lot more that I hadn't done. And with this guy, we're just barely getting to there. So with my character, I've done everything except the final battle with Sylvanas and all that stuff like that. I haven't done any of that yet. So, but we do have some mail and we do have some things. And we do have to report back to the Banshee's Whale, which, lucky us, he's standing right there. Why can't I not just talk to him here? What kind of shit is that? Like, hey dude, yeah, let's just chit chat right now.
He's like, nope, you gotta go back to my boat.
No, you gotta go all the way back to the freaking boat where I am also, surprise, I'm also there, not just here. So, yeah. But yeah, we do have some missions done. We've got 2 missions done. So it pays to go back to the boat. We've got some mail from the auction house. Hopefully more money. Have you seen how much money I got?
Oh my gosh! Auction house, man.
I've just been saving it up, there's nothing really to buy for him.
What's his gear level?
We are at 284, so we're close to 300. We've got a long ways to go. That's why I'm having Dakota here with me today, so we can just run through some dungeons. And as far as the channel goes, what we're going to do is we're just going to keep the name Sarge Games the same. Sergeant is our last name, so we both share that. Sarge Games, I don't see no reason why we can't share that too. My microphone is furry. It's got as much hair as I do. That is not cool. I do have the windscreen on it, and I don't know why, because there's absolutely no wind in this room, except from the fan up there spinning. But that's not enough to make sound on the microphone. But yeah, so 284 is gear level. We do have some of our gear that we need, but we don't have it all. So what I've been doing is my strategy is whenever I get new gear, I swap out whatever's the lowest. So like they'll give me like a headpiece or a chest piece, or not a chest piece, but like a shoulders, and I'll pick between which one gives me the most gear benefit, even if it's not exactly the best for stats.
Yeah, that's what I do too. Yeah.
So because gear level is what we're going for, because we can't even do the other quests or the other dungeons, heroics or mythics or anything like that, until we get a high enough gear level, is what all that's based on. So for now, we're going to scrap all that. We're going to open up our dungeon. We're going to do random dungeon finder, which, we're still in this expansion. At least we're current right now with what we're doing. So we're going to select the War Chief's order, find group, which queues us in the dungeon finder, and we're going to fly back
I haven't got all day.
The port so that we can take the boat back to Zoldazar and check out what we got in our mailbox and stuff like that. Is the only mailbox up at the top of the temple, or is there more down at the bottom?
I know there's a few at the top, but there is...
Well, I know there's one at the top, right by the entrance to the...
Yeah, right by the entrance. There's also one, you know where the flight path is? Like, in Zoldazar?
Yeah.
In
at the bottom?
Yeah, there's one just like when you're walking, that straightaway. There's one right here. I'll show you. It's hard to explain where a mailbox is.
Well, yeah, and I've got it set to find mailboxes. At least I thought I did. Yeah, it'll find mailboxes. So they're under town folk. So you can just click it under town folk. They registers it like a person. So I'll just click mailbox. Actually, there's a mailbox right here. Somewhere. Is that a mailbox? It's a mailbox. That's what I'm looking for. I'm wondering what the hell they're talking about. Up the level where?
On the boat?
I think so. But I was kind of
never seen a.
I was kind of standing right on it, wasn't I? Yeah, because see now I'm off of it and it says it's down.
I've never seen a mailbox.
You know, I thought I found one once. I can't remember. Maybe it's supposed to be here, and we're in the wrong timeline for now. But we have set up here and established here. I don't see a mailbox. You're the one I talked to go back, right?
Yeah.
Glory to the Sindorai.
Take me back.
Keep your wits
I
about
don't know why you say us. It's just me, dude. Oh yeah, so as far as the warning goes, sorry, I was getting onto that. So I enjoy an adult beverage, and I vape. So if either of those offend you, bye.
Yep.
That's all I really have to say about that. So let's see. We're here. This is the guy.
The war chief's will be done.
The war chief's order. Now we have to speak to Captain to set sail. And that's not him, though, right? No, that's the Dread Admiral. We have to go over here. There's another boat. That's right. Okay, we're not going to do that right this second.
So do your
Mailbox shit.
Oh, you can do mailbox where you can turn around and get your
Oh, yeah.
those turned in.
See, that's part of the reason why he's here. To keep my dumb ass on track.
I mean, I'll do these when I can. It's just
So the problem with the BFA expansion is resources. They're a little bit harder to come by. So as you can see, I've got 23 resources. That's really not enough to do anything unless it's a 20 resource mission, which I'm not out for 105 or 112 gold. I want commendations. I want experience. Well, not experience because we're past that now because we're at the cap.
not until Shadow Edge drops, and then that's when experience becomes useful for 20 seconds.
Yeah. So we can look at this. That's 160.
That's a lot.
So we don't have near enough for anything like that. Gold, 40, 40, 40, which that's not bad for a reputation with Zandalari. But I think we have almost enough. See, here's one we can do. Let's do this one. Let's just send you, I guess.
You can take the dungeon.
Yeah, we'll just do that. Now here's the horsies. That's 135.
Throw one more. See if you can get a higher bonus.
Well, let's do this so we don't lose anybody.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, we'll get the bonus for sure. Like I was saying before, if I don't have at least like 170% chance, I never ever get the bonus. So now we've got 3 resources. Boy, are we doing well.
Whole 3.
A whole 3. Ooh. There's already blue quests here. Cool.
Yeah, I think those are to start
The dailies and stuff for the
yeah.
like bring me
this
beef and I will give
Okay.
you whatever. I don't even know what the hell they give you. Turn around.
Right there.
That's a mailbox?
That's a mailbox.
Yeah.
These are all the time it's on. Wow, that's a lot of
That's
stuff.
a lot of stuff. Let's see where we're at. 84. Not bad. 69.
Nice.
29. Now we're gonna get a lot of shit back too.
Yeah.
33. Wonder if anything high dollar sold. 17. 11. Not really. Doesn't look like it. 11. 49. And all junk. That's a lot of junk.
Oh, gosh.
You know, and with a lot of this, what I'll do is I'll take it and put it back, or I will hold on to, if it's outdated stuff like this from the Borean Tundra, then I will just sell it to a vendor. But with stuff like the Windwool and exotic stuff like that, anything that I can still sell, something that's in the current expansion, then I will try to resell it again, just in case the price is too high for me.
Yeah.
You know, because crafting is still a thing, always in the newest expansions.
I can't really.
Yeah, so I'm just
a little too much sometimes.
Oh, that's gray. I thought it was green for a second. I was like, why is there a Flight Master here and here?
And here.
But he's one of the blue ones. So we'll just go back. What do we do? Oh, we gotta go over here to the.
We're still cute.
Yeah, we're still cute. I don't know what we're queuing for, but we don't have anybody yet. We got me. Just me. And then again, it is 8:40. It's 9:40 server time. So not that matters with, you know, a lot of gamers and stuff. We're up all hours of the day and night. So what do you want?
These are the Island Expeditions.
Island Expeditions.
That's the you go around, collect the Azurite, and then there's also.
I got a queue for this too?
Yeah. That doesn't take very long to queue for. No, but if you
Race against the enemy to plunder Azurite from uncharted islands. The scattering report shows the islands and creatures you encounter this week. Choose the difficulty and set sail. So is this something I should be doing every week?
You can do it. You can get rewards and stuff. If you close out of that and go right, and you talk to the short person right there, this guy, Volpira.
What did you bring me?
Some things you can trade.
Yeah, so long I jump.
The other one?
I got the good deals.
You can trade the balloon score that you get out of the.
Ah, okay, so this creates a soulbound item appropriate for your current level and loot specialization. So we're Feral Druid right now, which is. Huh?
Leather?
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah. So leather's our highest skill that we can get, but that doesn't matter. These are all just bind to account, create items. So basically, if I bought one of these and I had another character that was at least level 111, I could send it to them on the same account and they could use it. But it would only generate an item appropriate for their level, which would mean that it would be much lower level than what I am. So, I mean, unless you absolutely need to gear a lower level character to get past a certain point in the game, I wouldn't do that.
Yeah. I got curious about that one time, and I bought one of those. What it does is it makes roughly like a 286, 290 piece of gear for your character, and then you can put that on.
Yeah, so I think it takes an average of the gear you're wearing. And just creates an item level.
Get mounts and stuff.
Yeah, I saw the mount.
You get to buy Richmond?
There's a few.
There's this one.
Then go to the next page.
Saltwater seahorse. But don't we have a seahorse?
We have a seahorse, but we can only use it in that one location that you get it from. I want that guy.
The albatross?
Yes.
That's a bird.
Yeah. I have to save
so I could fly a giant pigeon.
Isn't it cool though? Like I want to.
Yes, but 1,000 currency used by many varied tribes in the Great Sea. Used to procure items from traders on island expedition.
That's gonna take so long to get.
1,000? Like, how many do you get per mission?
I've gotten as low as.
Come on back with more, that's coin. Have you come to trade?
As many as
20, somewhere like that. But yeah. So,
oh, okay, so this is not a bag, this is goods.
Yeah, there's goods.
Salvaged goods. So Whispering Reef, Crestfall, and Verdant Wilds, which I'm assuming are the names of the places I can go with him. No. Wait, what? Whispering Reef, at least. So, and is it random, the map that we get to go to?
Yeah, you don't get to select. It just randomly puts it on one.
Whoa, 3,500 Azurite power?
You know how good that would do for this character?
Oh, yeah. Dude.
He's not very high on the...
He's level 9 on the heart.
You know.
There we go. Where are we going?
Ooh! Okay. This dungeon is... I don't remember the name of it, but it's not one of my favorites. It's okay. It's kind of boring. You don't really get to... Like, you can lose like where you're going very quickly if you don't follow the map.
Oh, we got another druid, too.
Yeah, the Waycrest Man, that's what it's called. Ooh, there's two. You and another druid.
Yeah.
It appears we have uninvited guests. No matter. I'm certain we can accommodate them.
What am I doing? I'm not touching anything right now.
Ladies, ensure our visitors are made comfortable.
They're just running.
As you command.
It's killing shit. That's right. I'm not even doing anything.
Such supple.
He's probably one of those guys who, geared up, crazy. Probably just doesn't spend hit points.
You've had your turn.
Oh, my attack.
Release the iris to me.
This is ridiculous. I don't know even what I'm doing. Jagged Meadows, what does that mean?
Give me the
Am I
iris.
dangerous to my allies?
No.
You've had your turn. My will destruction. Where you come from, is it considered polite to murder your hostess's servants? On second thought, don't answer that. I can tell by your dull
Where the
expression
hell did they go?
that in your corner of the world, the concept of a home not made of dung is likely new and exciting.
Turn. You can give it a shot.
The thorns seek your soul.
Wait, they didn't do any damage to me either. No, but what the hell are we doing? Seems reckless.
I don't know. Who's your tank? What is it?
Continue to meddle in my affairs and your
And this one's
deaths
already
will
dead.
be long and abhorrent.
You know, when I have performances like this, I feel like I'm gonna get kicked. I feel like I'm the one who's gonna get kicked because I'm not doing anything. I'm not contributing. Yeah, so this goes so quick. I mean, I can enjoy this if I can follow it. But I can't ever follow it like
Carnage is
this.
dripping through
It's
the
just too fast.
floorboards.
Yeah, you're gonna
Why
silence
not
me.
join me in the basement?
Why do you want to fight everything?
Marvel at death.
I'm not fighting anything. This guy's like killing everything. Look at that beam just traced down. See, I can't do shit because I can't even catch up to the combat. And all I have for multi-opponent attack to try to get any damage in is that and this.
Please attend to our guests.
3, 2,
Rush in and start killing shit, and that's all I can do.
Beware.
Dodge attack, I don't see anything to... Oh, I see him on the ground.
3, 2, 1.
Yeah, and I'm next to the bottom just because... I got to kill you both.
Be parted.
Mortals, you lack foresight. Death cannot be stopped.
No, you will.
By destroying Lady Waycrest, you have opened the doorway to your world.
Right? You don't even need this many DPS to do this.
Now, none will escape my nightmare is just beginning.
Burn it!
You're up? Well, a lot of DPS can double his tank.
Cannot hold me.
Dungeon's done, so everybody's gonna leave now? You can't
Fools,
fight the other guy?
you have really defeated a vessel.
Like teleport.
Oh, wait.
I await
That's
you
crazy. I think
in
that's what else
the
to do.
blighted lands.
Well, you want to trade me what?
We've done it. Gorak Tol has been
You
banished.
giving me?
For free?
See? There is nothing a strong arm and a sharp steel can't fix.
I don't know what he wants to...
Thank you,
No way.
heroes.
Really?
You've broken the coven and
He's
released
doing that?
us from
What the hell,
Gorak
man?
Tol's power.
That's two
We are
400
in
pieces
your
of gear.
debt.
That was awesome, though. I can understand. I think he felt sorry for me. So,
Which guy was that? Was that the guy who went through killing everything, or the demon hunt with Death Knight? Or...
you know, I'm not sure who that was. I mean, that was a sick-ass group. I can appreciate groups like that, but I can't thoroughly enjoy a group like that because it was too fast-paced for me. I mean, look at it, 3,600 DPS in a dungeon where I'm buffed by all the other players in there and stuff like that. I should have been at least double that. So, you know, so that kind of tells me where I'm at too with this character so far. Now, a couple of our other characters do not have that issue. One of which, obviously, is a healer, so DPS is not his strong suit anyway. Still does like 8k DPS on his own,
When he
just
needs
running
to.
around.
Yep.
You know what I mean? It can't be sustained for a long time, but most things in BFA die within a few seconds after being destroyed like that. So that was a dungeon. Son of a biscuit. Let's throw some gear on. What do we got here? Dude, seriously?
I wanted to get the 300 today. I'm pretty sure we're gonna go over 300.
I'm wearing... Oh, this is 285. That's the old one.
Yeah,
This is the new one. I had a 340 on.
that's the 60 levels higher.
84 armor, 231 agility, and 566 stamina. Those are my stats.
Well, your health's about to go up like crazy with the stamina. You were at 80,000.
Yeah, 16,000 so. But see, putting that on with my Heart of Azeroth at the level that it's at, I can't use any of those slots that are on it.
295. can get that. You can get to 300.
You know, I feel pathetic. With this character running around BFA normally, I'm a badass, killing regular enemies. But as soon as I step into a dungeon, I'm like SpongeBob, running around just, you know, and not getting anything done. It just feels weird to be on the low end of the totem pole, especially for DPS and everything like that. I've never really done that sort of stuff. And I'm not big on the dungeons so much. I'm not so much of a social gamer. I do think it can be fun. But this is more running around. This is more like the one on the other side too, right? Like where you go to Darkshore, Battle for Darkshore.
Yeah, but this one's more PvP. You can PvP, you can battle.
In the other one?
In
Yeah.
this one. In this one you can.
Oh wow! So we got a crew already going.
So you can do the heroic one.
Oh, I can now. My gear level's high enough.
Yes, you can do heroic.
And this is strictly PvP.
That's just PvP. This one you can PvP people, and it's encouraged because people. Will,
Oh, and we're not far from Mythic on this.
No, but
Is this the same level required for Mythics in the dungeons?
I'm not fully sure about that.
It just says random battle for Azeroth dungeon. But I can set it to specific, and I can see the locks, right? For the other ones, yeah. See, 365 for heroics. Yeah, 365 for the heroics. And all these I'm qualified to do already.
So we're a little bit away from some of the heroics. Well, we're quite a bit away from the heroics.
Yeah, but we just picked up two 400 item level pieces of gear.
Yeah, that's crazy. I've never been able to pick up 2 pieces of gear that benefit me.
So this is the Death Knight. Those are the Death Knight spells. He was our tank. He used Death Strike, Blood Boil. Blood Boil is a DOT, damage over time. Morrow Rend, I've never even heard of that. I've never had a.
What is he? He's spec'd into something.
He's spec'd into blood.
Yeah, that makes sense.
He's got to be.
We don't spec into blood.
No, we spec into Decay or. Blood, Frost, or Decay, the green one, whatever that one is.
Yeah.
So we do Frost or the green one. It used to be back in the day, Frost was the OP spec for that. So that was Waycrest Manor, right?
That was.
So we can. Oh, we got a bag of goodies too, didn't we? We should have got a bag of goodies for that from the. Or does it automatically just drop the shit in your inventory? Got a couple treasure maps we can hunt down too. No, but why? Isn't random supposed to be the bag of goodies, or am I mistaken? No.
Oh no, it's not.
So maybe that was for earlier expansions.
Well, sometimes I think it'll be.
Well, it should have been on the first one because it's a single award for the day for just the one. So let me see how our stream's doing over here. I'm gonna open up it over here.
Yeah, I'm not good with PvP. Is not really my strong suit. But
We'll log into your brother's account. Oh, why did Google? YouTube. Oh. GUI. Delete. There we go. YouTube. Damn, he's got 1,296 notifications on YouTube.
That was weak. I had like 1,500 at one point. Then I accidentally opened them and then.
So subscriptions, he should be subscribed to me. And there we are, right there. We'll watch it on his.
2 watching.
It says 1 watching now.
Well, mine said 2.
Subscriptions, he should be subscribed to me. Mute, so we don't feed back into the. At least we know we got audio, so we can watch this for buffering and shit. It looks pretty good though. And it's not on too big of a delay. 1, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 until it's frozen. Yeah, we're dropping stream. We're dropping frames like crazy. But whatever. I don't give a Hey, there's a mailbox here too.
There's mailboxes all over this place. He's got,
and the funny thing is, I never seen them. So
it's because they kind of blend in with the background.
I don't know why we walked away. So normal, heroic. We might as well do the heroic. There's no reason not to.
Yeah. Plus, these guys in here really can't stomp on you. They usually can't anyway. It shouldn't take long to queue. It's never taken me longer than 5 minutes to queue for it.
Okay. What's the average wait time right now?
Probably a minute or less.
Yeah, less than a minute it seems. Where's our path guy? We'll just get on him and head back to the rest of the quest that we were doing. Do we have to go back to that guy to turn it in though? So because we spoke to him to be able to take it in the first place. So do we have to go back to him to turn it in when we're done?
I think so.
Okay. So we'll just hang around here. I don't want to go too far. On this boat. Isn't there a reason that we go on this boat later on for some reason?
I haven't really figured out why that boat is there.
Can I ride you? Giddy up.
Go jump in the water. Remember you have your water spawn? Your water. It's a seal.
Oh.
Yeah, he's friendly.
Hey buddy.
He's a big turtle.
3 of us? There's only 3?
Yeah, I got 3 people.
Do we stick together as a group?
You can. Most of the time, I've noticed people will
just run off.
Just run off.
What do we talk to?
What do you need? Until next time.
Oh, we have to wait for it to start. Okay, so I am a map. What are you talking about?
I keep forgetting you are a mouse. I'm not used to it.
Now, even if you can fly in BFA, you cannot fly here, right?
No, you can't fly. So it's first to 9,000 asteroids.
What do we do? Defeat enemies and stuff?
Our demolisher broke apart in transit from Ogrima. The rest of its parts must have washed ashore.
So you can grab that big piece of magic.
This one? Is it better to do this or fight enemies?
It kind of depends.
Oh, good. The heart. I was looking for some new bones to play fetch with my hound.
Considering I don't need to be a tank for this. Move anything or just run through it? What is this?
No, I don't really know.
Oh! That was not good.
Well, there's a reason.
Did he give me an Azurite or anything?
No, I think he's trying to kill you.
I just tried to kill you. Is that right? Why not eat a termite,
You
dude?
have 40,000 health.
40,000? Like double what I got?
Yeah, for
Okay, now where'd everybody go? They're over here somewhere, so that means I took a long turn. Da-da-da. Why can I not target him? Go get him. Death Knights are cool. I was kind of explaining my Death Knight method to the viewers last time, and I was like, I just wanted to be the most smallest, like, Death Knight guy, you know what I mean?
yeah. I mean, I like Death Knights, but they're not that hard to level up. All things considered, to start.
So we're kind of running around together. Oh, he's on me.
Oh, that is him. I thought you were on your own mount.
No, I forgot they can mount me and ride me around like a...
Just arrived. Looking to loot the island, I bet. Keep your heads up.
What is this? Anything that's a chest, right? Is like that's right. Oh, we're totally dominating. This is a power? Okay, cool. Where'd you go? Go this way? Let's go this way.
I've only lost one.
I think the Horde kind of dominates.
Oh, in this easily. But in like PvP scenarios, Alliance is like crazy. This is less than a PvP.
No. Didn't have.
But you're still fast.
Where did he go?
Plus, I wouldn't recommend you take my bosses.
Switch to
Got about half the ship left to fill. Keep your eyes sharp.
These
What
guys
did that do? I used that thing to do anything. He's softy, I'm telling you, man. Where's the guys that oh. Well, that didn't work out. Oh, I get resurrected right away.
well, you know, you just
Not
got lucky.
always.
You just got lucky with the timer.
Oh, okay, so I was about to run off even though I could wait for a timer.
Yeah, you have to stay on the reset your timer.
I'm just picking up the little bitty Azurites and I think we're doing pretty good.
Yeah.
Oh, but he died too. What is this? Cooked meat? I don't need to heal. That's heal, right?
There's also melons that lay around the floor sometimes in different maps. They can give you up to 400,000.
Are we... For each character?
Vicinity of the map. Got the big map.
Can we all loot it, or are we gonna get it? Doesn't matter. We're working together. I need to stick with somebody because I can't do this. I could heal it. Not my role. Really. That's a long stun. Oh my goodness. Luckily I don't do damage.
We are almost done. You are doing well.
So these are what I want. I'm not worried about the other shit, really, right? What Azrael?
Yeah. You don't have to worry about Azrael.
We're at 8,600. We're not first to 9,000. That's right. Good fight. 8,700. Look at that. 2-1. Oh.
Because I've never really been able to.
So what do you write? 9,000.
Time to shovel!
That goes into my inventory.
That goes in your inventory.
I can open it.
Oh, you got a companion.
I think I already have the death sting.
We have it as a mount.
Oh, that's a companion?
Yeah, that one's a companion. That's cool.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Oh, we were in the
I
water.
forgot you're in the water.
Oh yeah, we were playing with the turtle. But we should be able to go up, like right here, right? Should be a walkway next to the boat. No, not on this side. It's only on the other side. Thanks. No, it's right here. There we go. So we should be able to go turn this in now. It says speak to Captain Rizzo to set sail. Did I not do that? That was the guy, right? He was highlighted? So I did that for nothing.
Are you ready for the epic journey?
That wasn't even the quest that we were trying to do.
Open your.
Go with the wind. Find new horizons.
It's in the yellow column.
So there's this guy. Let's learn him.
The yellow column is flashing. 8. That's not bad. That's good for your first one. I've gotten lower than that, so.
And that's all it gives you ever is doubloons?
Yeah. It just gives you doubloons and then you can buy the stuff.
Like that. We can sell them all.
Alright, you can do that now.
Hi there.
This one's no sell price.
And you have to take it to the extractor.
Oh, that's right. I should have done. No, I should have done that with that too, because that's how we buy the gear from the what's it called, peoples.
Surviving means being resourceful.
These guys up here, watch. Are we-
Transmoder?
yeah,
Oh, they have that really good gear.
that's what I'm talking about. We got to get all those points. We get those things from the upper level. Yeah, so we get all that gear from those guys. This one. Not this one. But this one. So which one is it?
I think it's.
Shall we get down to business?
Yeah, so we get these from scrapping or disenchanting Azurite armor. So that's what we need to do. So this is 445. This is 470. So, I mean, that's a long grind to get to that point.
Just for one piece of gear.
You know, but 475 I think is the current max. Where is the stupid scrapper?
Oh, yeah, you have to go back.
Should have flown up. It's closer to the top. Just fly there. I can't fly here. This is the same form. So if I'm in a place where I can fly, he automatically turns into a bird instead. I just went the wrong way tonight. I'm just tired of you hurting me. Quit hurting me. Like there's another mailbox. They are everywhere. Much more populous than I thought they were. Okay, so we should be coming up on it here soon. And the Scrapaminator 3000. Don't tell me I went the wrong way. Now let's jump out. How did you do that? So why are these guys still yellow? Are they not They are Zandalari. Why are we?
I think it's your rep.
Oh, just this character's rep,
Yeah.
not our actual rep with our other characters.
No,
and stuff
our
like
other
that.
characters.
Yeah, because we're still kind of new here.
This guy, yeah, for sure. But once you run through the stuff with.
You know, I took the longest way possible to get up here. It's like a straight shot from there. Oh, but the Scrapinator's over here.
That's right.
Scrapinator. What is it actually called? Shred Master Mark 1. Take it. And like, oh, wow.
You have more stuff.
Yeah, but these are not the same. It'll give me stuff, but it won't give me. Even though it scraps everything like one at a time. I wish it would just spit out what you go. So what do we get? Nope. Not a thing. I got some more of that monolite ore. Shit that I had before, but bloodstained bone, coarse leather, tempest hide, hardened tempest hide, calcified bone, iridium, and monolite ore, which I had like one of already. So yeah, so basically junk. So I don't know what the odds are of getting the shit that you need to buy that stuff, but that don't look good.
No.
Well, granted, there was only 2 pieces, but you should get at least one thing, I think. I don't know. So for the sake of the stream, we don't want to do the same one twice. We've already been streaming for an hour. Yep. So let us
for all of them except
for weight rest. And none of which I've actually done myself except for no, you did the Mother Lode for me, remember?
Oh, that's right.
And then I did the Shrine of the Storm, I think. Alright, so now up we go. I guess we can set sail. Let's go back down to the bottom.
Just fly down there.
After going all the way up, back up to the top here. Yeah, I was like, let me turn around and run back down. No. Not worth the effort. Hey, we're behind those doors. Why can't we get in there? Let me in.
Do you need protection?
No, I just need you to send my happy ass to the bottom. He said, do you need protection? No.
I don't think so.
I mean, yeah, going into these dungeons and shit, I guess I do. Because that was freaking insane. All I could do was gather the Azurite in that last one, the battlefield. And before that, I was at a loss in that other dungeon. I was completely freaking lost. I was so far behind.
Well, that's also not your fault.
You know, I'm always nervous about doing things where it like cues a cutscene or anything like that. Because if I were to queue for a battle or a dungeon, I mean, at the same time, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Does it cancel out the die? I don't know. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, wow, that is a brain.
So, that way, that's a player.
That's a player. That's his warlock.
Wait, how do you even do that?
I don't know. I don't have a warlock that high.
It's you!
I don't think we've ever had a warlock.
It's me. Oh, is this where we crash into the pool and go down to what's it called? Or not yet? Yeah.
Keep on them! We cannot let them escape!
I mean, I do have Alliance characters, but I definitely prefer the Horde.
They have arrived.
Me too. I have the
Wonderful.
Set the times.
Yeah, it's funny enough that my Alliance character is also a Paladin.
Mine's 109. I'll be getting
We're working on it. You guys might see some of that. He might take you guys along for the ride.
How frustrating it must be.
So see, we've got 3 watching now. 2 watching, 1 dropped out. Well, then bye.
For now, do not worry.
Live chat. Probably because we're dropping out a lot.
Waited so long, but at last,
Yeah.
you're about to see what I.
And I don't know why. We're only streaming at 3,000 bits, 1080p at 60 frames. It should be fine, but it's certainly not. So. It's brother.
She's not responding! Set the sails!
Oh no, I'm on his account. I thought it was this way. I just saw his name right there, and I thought it was him. I was like, wouldn't it be funny if he chatted in his own chat? To like, chat.
Welcome to Nazjatar. I've been waiting for you.
See, that's what I'm always worried about. Is if it's, what if we missed a dungeon because of that, and had to start a
and you had to re-queue.
Yeah. But this is where we can get some gear too.
You're back on your
Nazjatar
feet.
is-
Good. Your survival is key to the Dark Lady's
Wait,
plans.
we've gone to Nazjatar without even going
Look around. The vaunted Alliance fleet lies in ruins. Perfect.
Yeah. I think you're past Mecha now. Aren't you? I thought that was like early 120.
I don't know.
Our early 120s too, like.
I suppose you will want to find safe haven for our wounded. Oculus will assist you. I have a mission to complete.
Well, yeah, once you get to the dungeon, but you gotta do the quests leading up to it and stuff. There's quite a bit to do there. I suppose you want to find a safe harbor. Freehold. Is that a good one? Hold on. Was I joining it in progress? No, it said 0 of 4. I wonder if it's going to be the same thing. Oh, we're going to have a DPS not queue for it. 17 seconds, buddy.
so fast?
Have you made a discovery?
Oh, what? It dropped me out of it. It said I can't do that while on a vehicle or
Respect this area is fascinating.
Or in transport.
The power that drums all around us is quite astonishing. My apologies. I am sometimes prone to distraction. I should get you down this far without letting you plummet to your death. The Regent Lord and Lady Thalyssera seek shelter for our forces, and I will remain here to catch any other soggy heroes who trudge along.
Oh my goodness, are they gonna
That
kick me
looks
from
far
out there?
enough. No time to lose. Ned Anna.
Goodness, that sucked. That was horrible.
Oh, this one. This one's not hard. It doesn't hurt. You'll run through this quickly. I mean, you'll run through it pretty quickly.
It doesn't look like it's going to be the same kind of group. What is casting that down on us? Because it's not these guys. The problem is I can't stand in that shit. Do you remember as a tank or what? And Cammy, they take the most damage.
You're doomed, Brienne Hound.
Why am I attacking the basket? Like he's spinning.
You build suckers!
I remember to save them because I always like pop them together.
Be off to the locker.
Dad! Craig, Dad! Your face are sorry. You smell like parrot guano.
You smell like parrot guano. I can click
Ahoy! You lot got the look of proper cutthroats. Not like the usual stuff that passes for pirates around here. If you're itching to make some mayhem, you'll need a meeting with the Council of Captains. I can help with that. But first, I got a problem. This here lock ain't cooperating with my attempts to pick it. That mangy dog's got the key, but he's a sneaky one. So, you scratch my back, I return the favor.
So I get so confused in dungeons and stuff. I'm gonna catch the dog, I'm sure.
Well, I don't really get confused because I don't know.
So it seems like the key is an optional quest. Seems like getting his key is optional.
I've never actually seen.
Whoa, I almost jumped too far. Whoops. Whatever it is, oh. An attack. Oh, that was too little too late.
Be careful.
Drag him over here. I mean, I hope so, but you know, that's what they say, but is that what's actually going to happen?
Your skulls will be excellent target practice.
Let's put your steel to the test.
Beware. Beware.
Switch target? What do you mean? I'm hoping I'm doing this right. I got that thing just telling me what to do, run away.
Beware.
Where's my tank?
Beware.
Why does my screen flash red? I need to stay with it.
Beware.
Take steel!
Beware.
He was straight attacking me the whole time.
Beware.
Well, I don't know if that aggro is so whatever, but
Beware.
now my next question is, can I be resurrected? Or do I have to run back? Because I can't run back. I can't face anything that be that fine.
Beware.
I still don't want to mid-fight rest.
Bury me with my blade.
It didn't even warn me about the grip shot. Why didn't you take out this?
Nice shot.
400 gear. I think that's like one of the highest levels of gear for the regular.
For these dungeons, especially.
You're slow, bear. Let's go. I probably will tank this, otherwise I die. See, that's one thing I don't know how to do. I'm the only one that didn't get blown up. I got out of the circle. Isn't that what you're supposed to do?
slow on that.
No two. Where you at, Tinky? Is he already up there? Oh, is that my guy? Yeah, you see that guy that I had with me there? Little Crag? I think he's trying to go straight to the end.
But you have too long. You have to go.
I don't understand. I go I'm like, oh no. He's not myself. It's too bad for me by myself. Dragging him down. Whoops, I want to be in the next circle. Interrupt in water. Oh, we got a lot of enemies here. The little one is still. We're still at the bottom of the list.
Only a couple of kills.
Cool. Now where? Now where and now what? Yeah, because we gotta have follow the tank. I mean, we don't have anybody that can. I mean, I guess if I respect. Is this a party? No, it's not a party. It's just me. Alright. Did he just run off? Bigger than the white right here. This is bad. We were all bubbles, but they did enough damage to destroy the bubbles.
Take a shortcut up. Turn up.
That guy?
Yeah. You're not going to want to pull it, obviously.
Taller men than you have opposed me, but they always take
well, because he's got the command. Beware. Really, he's got the That's it. Huh? That was freehold. It said the dungeon's over. Oh, well. Well, that's just to complete the whole dungeon.
Yeah, if you want to. Your tank just bleed.
Yep. You go. Anybody else leaving?
They said not doing really looking try.
tank. Now we'll get another tank if we keep going. We'll stay here. Why is capsule? It always does it to me. Okay, well.
That's what they were saying.
It is what it is. We got the achievement for the dungeon.
On this character, right?
Why are you not?
Because you're not drowning. We're drowning.
And how was I? Oh, I got thrown off the cliff. That's what we were doing first. Looks like the edge of the water.
Soldiers, hold this ground! Where is Blightcaller?
The beauty of Eversong endures.
Neshtar.
It seemed as if the Alliance ships were about to capture us. Then the Naga sprung their trap. What could those fiends be up to? Go on ahead to Thalis.
Well, I think we're going to
Cut
end it
down
there.
any Naga you encounter
We've got a
along the
couple
way.
of dungeons done
Make
and
them
a battle.
pay for every horde life they have taken.
We're going to call it at that. I think I'm going to delete the live stream and re-upload it as a video on demand. That way we get a much cleaner video and we don't have all those drop frames. So the video on demand will be a lot cleaner. But, well, let's put our gear on first. That's always cool. Let's see what it compares to. 286 or 287, so it's a ring.
It's going to take 286.
That's funny though, 286 green and 287 is an epic piece. Which is only one item level higher, which, you know, but yeah, plus 256 or 257 stamina, 5 critical strike, and 210 haste. So it's 1 point more of each stat for that. So yeah, we're going to put that on.
Did we finish at 300?
Did we get to 300?
We did.
302.
Yes.
So we got to 302. We got a long ways to go. Because we got about 170 points of gear level left to get in the game. I doubt we'll get there before the expansion drops, before Shadowlands drops. But, you know, that being said, you know, it is what it is. It's hard to...
It's always fun.
Yeah, that's cool. I don't even think my healer has that much because of the fact that he's a healer. He's a squishy cloth.
I think he has it. He has it. I mean, my warrior without buffs has like 520,000 with buffs. You can go up to 900.
I thought you hit 1 million. Oh, you're buffed in a dungeon or raid though.
By my own buffs, I can get to 900.
You were in a raid. I thought it was
like a raid with the stamina boost that some of the new players can get.
Yeah,
I can get to, which is crazy.
And that's a tank.
Yeah, that's.
But when you respect his DPS, it was much lower. Yeah. Yeah, and that's the thing. You know, I always play DPS characters just because it's easier to go through the game than level. But when you play like with a druid or something like that, I always have the option to respec him and change his talent tree. You know, which I think druid healers are not the best because all of your healing spells are HOTs, so they don't do as much instantaneous healing, and the most of your healing spells that you have that are instant are for you. You know, so you can heal yourself just fine. But when it comes to healing allies in combat, I think HOTs are a waste because you need to be healing the tank, and you only switch off of the tank in order to heal somebody who's critically injured. You know, most of the times everybody has a healing spell, with the exception of like the well, even the Death Knights have, you know, cannibalism and stuff like that they can use, but you know, some of them have.
I know all of it.
Is it just the undead? They have something.
Classic.
Okay, so I can sacrifice as a Death Knight. I think I can sacrifice my my points on my bar for health.
Yeah.
And I don't know what spec that is. I think that's in demonic that I can sacrifice those. But back in the day, for those guys, they used to be your bar would be mixed with different flavors of the. So you would have like, depending on what moves you used and what spells you casted or whatever, you would get like blood and frost and all in the same on the same bar. And now when you pick your spec, you only get that 5 pips of whatever the spec you are, instead of the way it used to be. So I used to do the demonic one or whatever it's called. I can't remember exactly what it's called.
I don't know what that third one's called.
But I used to do that, and that so that I could just summon the army of undead to walk around with me. Once you hit level, I think they moved it to 100, but it used to be at 60. You could summon the army of the undead, and the talent tree used to be a lot more diverse and stuff like that. I come from the old school of World of Warcraft, where things were a lot different than they are today. So. But yeah, just a reminder that Dakota's going to be doing some of the streaming and video on demand stuff. He likes the World of Warcraft, but I'm trying to entice him into doing some of the Epic Games library that I have stored up.
We got for GTA. Go through the story on GTA.
And that'll be starting from the beginning for his story. So, and I tried to play it, but I'm from back in the with GTA again. I'm from back in the day where it was console only. So it was everything was done on a controller, and it was so much easier. All the driving and all that stuff like that was so much easier when it was on controller. And that's all I really used to do. I think I got like a quarter of the way through the campaign, and then I would just go steal cars and drive around and ramp them over buildings and try to get all the achievements for the driving stuff, and stuff like that. So, I have to target an enemy to do that. I can't just drop it out. That'd be nice if I could just drop that out. That's the volley.
Yeah.
I never got I don't remember those enough to use them. Can I put this on my bar? No, that's not one you can drag down. Can't do that either. But yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and sign off of this stream. We've been streaming for an hour and 20 minutes. So I know it's kind of a shorter stream. It's getting hot in here. I got 2 computers running full tilt, doing all this, so it's kind of like an oven in here. So, but we're gonna go ahead and sign off. I appreciate those who watched and those who are gonna watch the VOD when it comes up. I am gonna take this down and put up the actual 1080p 60 frames video for it instead, and hopefully that's a little better for you guys to watch on the rerun. So you guys take it easy. We appreciate you being here with us for all this, and